Right, let's get this taped up onto here. Ow. G'day guys, we are putting a little bit more paint on Phyllis Feathers here. Now, I thought it'd be poetic to come back to the same place that we started her. And that's the spot, right here. I had the canvas right here when I started, and I want to have it in the same spot when I finish. That's my plan. That's my little poetic, fun journey that I want this painting to go on. So I'll put these on while I get started though, because that sun is absolutely brutal. No wind. The wind's not making things easy either. But get started. And hopefully while we're painting, a few lovely people pop by from the beach, say hi. I've already seen a few fishermen stopping by catching some, if it was Australia it'd be bream, but whatever they catch over here. It's not my favourite tape to be using, regular sticky tape, it works, but ooh, I wish I had some footy duct tape. Hello, how we doing? How are we doing? Let's just put this one down here though. I'm going to go for the low position again. So usually the ones, oh, lost it. Usually more towards the end of a piece, I start to actually lowering it down. Holy heck, look at this, just over the side here. It's a horse. I mean, I'm looking at the guy with the horse being like, who brings a horse to the beach? He's looking at the guy with the, oh, that stopped working. And he's looking at the guy with the easel, being like, who brings a painting to the beach? It's a crazy old world, guys. It's 2024. There's horses on beaches and artists on beaches. Now, almost there. And around we go. That'll hold it in place. No wind's gonna stop me now. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Couple of plates. A couple of plates, all right. And let's grab, I couldn't help myself. I popped down to the store and bought some more paint. It's like a person with shoes. I just got excited and thought, you know what? I feel like spoiling myself. I'm going to grab myself some extra colours. Don't regret doing it, but did I need it? Well, it's another question. Another question entirely. Here we go. And you might hear a bit of wind, don't be surprised, but don't panic for the artwork, because the artwork is wedged down with a bungee cord, screwed into the ground. So it's not going anywhere, which is fantastico. Fantastico. Because with the wind we have today, even though it's a smaller piece, it could just catch it and sweep it. So ideally, especially towards the last few layers, we'd prefer that to be avoided. But look, what's the saying? Beggars can't be choosers. It won't get swept. Maybe my palette sweeps into me, but the artwork itself is utterly safe. There's our colours that we're popping on. Jay, how we doing? Welcome on in. I've been fantastic. Busy with a few little bits and pieces around the place, but let's just make sure you guys are in a good position. I'll probably actually bring you guys a wee bit closer. How do you feel? How do you feel? There we go. Let's bring you to there. That's good. That's a good position. Okay. Now, I'm just saying this is the, could be the finale for this piece. You never know, but I'm hoping that the paint I put on today could be what brings Phyllis Feathers through to her beautiful conclusion. We'll see. Explosion of colour, excitement and joy. Let's see if we can nail this. Oh, I've got the comments on small again. It makes them so hard to read. Here we go. Perfect. The amount of people who've recognised Phyllis Diller in this picture too. Who will recognise Phyllis Diller but say, is that Phyllis Diller? Just spotting it off the bat. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. And I should say too, tonight I have got a pretty exciting plan. Oh yeah. I'm going to watch that new Palm Royal. Palm Royale. Some popcorn, perhaps a nice cup of tea, and Palm Royal. That's my plan. It's that new show. You might have seen some shorts from it, and it's the one that Ricky Martin's in. Who's in great shape, by the way. Here we go. Lovely. Beautiful. You're liking it? I'm glad. I'm glad. It's been a long journey with this piece, and if you were counting hours, this one's gone well over budget. But there was something we were looking for, and I felt that even inside the hours I'd used, sometimes it takes a little bit of extra searching to find that little, was it ménage à trois? Whatever the French say for that thing that cannot be explained. And I'm starting to see it unfold out of this painting now, this little glimmer, this cheekiness, this excitement, this joy. It's always had it in a very raw sense, but there's a subtlety, this intricacy in these smaller brushstrokes that's just going to make Phyllis Diller, or in this case, Phyllis Feathers, come to life. Exuberance, flamboyant, joy in a room. You start to see those earrings coming in there. If you didn't hear it earlier, I'm in the same spot where we started it. So what's fun about this, full circle. We've gone all around the place and now we're back where we started. We're getting some love. Someone loves it, it's good. I do think, in terms of the gifts too, thanks to the cowboy hat, but I do think the gifts, the ones that actually appear on the screen, but appear on the person, I wish there were bigger gifts that appear on the person. I feel like there's the cowboy hat and the glasses, and a normal hat. But where's the, like, if it can read the room and tell where you are, couldn't it like instead have the lion or the dragon flying through the background, or like prowling across the scene? Like, wouldn't that be possible? Surely. You'd have been like the TikTok headquarters saying this sort of stuff, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, but get him out of the room. It's just annoying. Like, come on, guys. It's a good idea. Okay. A little bit of green. It's like a lime green, which don't get this confused with the green I was using yesterday in terms of intensity. This is very, very chill. There we go. Beautiful. Well, you know, a lot of people do stop by on the beach. They come and say hi, come and check out the painting, the dog runs up. You know, it's quite a social occasion down here. Now I did buy a slightly different version of, there we go. Candium-free vermilion. This is what I'm after. Hey Tama, you like this one? I'm a huge fan of this one. A couple of people have come up, hold on, let me just fold this into a taco. A couple of people have come up and they've talked to me about this piece on social media and in person and said, this is not, like, I love it, but this is not your regular caterpillar. It's somewhat unique in that sense, which is kind of fun, to be honest. We do have our favourite colours, you guys know that. You sort of get used to spotting them, but when it comes to clients and their own creative ideas and what they might ask for, we can end up in a wild spectrum of colours. And in this case here, these, although it uses a lot of magenta, and magenta is absolutely a comfort zone for this artist, the amount of vermilion versus blues, the amount of hues in the red spectrum over what I'll typically garnish with baby blue and turquoise makes this one quite a unique standout piece. There we go. Rendezvous in the night, a willing woman to hold me tight. In the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry, my love for you will never dry. I see other languages in there. I cannot help. I cannot help. No hablo español. Only hablo English. I wish I spoke other languages. Spanish is the language of love, which obviously, there's an allure to that. There's an allure to the idea that your language is the language of love. Imagine having your mother tongue being defined as that. That's pretty special. See, if this was just a regular plate, you wouldn't be able to fold it like that. Hold on. My plates are blowing away. Got them. Some memories never end. Jeepers creepers. Had to run to the middle of nowhere to catch that. Whoo-wee. Here we are. 2 plates blew off in 2 different directions. And this is why you fold them, because that wind howls through here. Absolutely howls through. We're safe because my bungee holding the whole outfit down. But, you know, it's one of those things. Tears will never dry. Can you hear that wind trying to come through the mic? Streaming through here. Streaming through. And hello to Thailand. Welcome on. Pleasure to have you here. If you want to join me, we finish off Phyllis Feathers. It's beautiful, beautiful, exuberant, vitalizing character, and I would absolutely love to have you here. pleasure to have you here. Some broken hearts never mend. There we go. Come on, Seb, get that song out of your head. I don't believe that anyway. I think all hearts can mend. It's just about the right ingredients. It's just about the right ingredients. No, I'm not married, but one day I will be. And I cannot wait for that day to come. I hear a lot of people talking about saying things like, oh, don't get married too young, or don't get into a relationship, be young and free, and all that sort of stuff. And I think if you found the love of your life, hypothetically, walk me through a hypothetical here, if you found the love of your life, surely in that instance, you'd be regretful every year you didn't get to spend with them. That's how I feel. So if you could track down someone who was on the same wavelength, who did want to live life in that way, surely that's something worthy of pursuit. Let's get a bit more blue in here. So it can be a nice little peachy blue. And then we're going to swap plates. Hey cheeky monkey, how we doing? Hey Josh. Well, with zero context, Josh, it's hard for me to say yes, but I'm very excited about your enthusiasm. So that's pretty fun. Because that wouldn't be a bit of a pain too, is it, Jay? It's a bit annoying. It's a wee bit annoying. Anyway, it's the battle that we have. We will battle. Some broken hearts never met. See, it's back. It's back. Such a simple song. Consistently getting stuck in my head. Not just stuck in my head, but it's also I like that it sings it, but like I said, I disagree with it. There we go. And does this go anywhere on the face? Maybe. Maybe there's a few little touch points with it. There we go. Sneak up through here just a little bit. Just up through here. There we go. You chaotic, beautiful painting. That's what I want to see from you. I want to see chaos. I want to see wilderness. Yeah, yes. There's this energy, this wild nature to it. That's what I'm after. Let me have a little look-see here. I know I bought it, and I'm fairly confident I packed it. It's a Candium Red Hue. Sorry, no, Candium Free. It's a red hue. Here we go. Magenta. This is the one I'm after. All right. Thanks, Alvaro. Appreciate that. This is a beautiful colour. Bring this one up close so you can see it. Cheers. There we go. That's the colour we're working with. Okay. It is for someone. We have had a couple of Phyllis Diller fans get in touch with me and ask about this one. I had to tell them no, it has a home. This beautiful, beautiful rendition of Phyllis Feathers. is go into the actual character that I'm painting here. So this isn't actually Phyllis Diller. This is someone whose stage character is based on Phyllis Diller, named Phyllis Feathers. That's why there's this explosion of feathers here, team. That's this crazy wild nature that comes out into it. Here we go. Some broken hearts never mend. Still not out of my head. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Now I want some darker colours. Ooh, crazy. That's a good question. How long have I been on this painting for? Like I said, we went a wee bit over time, but I'm not offended by that. Like I say, we set out with a trajectory to capture a couple of things. And in this case here, despite layer after layer, it's just taking a little bit longer to capture that same crazy vitality and joy that we were after in this piece. Not because anything was wrong with it, just because when I say 5 to 20 hours, sometimes we're on the 5 end, and sometimes we're closer to the 20 end. And that's totally okay. So a lot of the time as an artist, you can start to judge yourself and think, oh, I should be at the finish by now, or, you know, I've made a mistake, or there's something wrong with the picture. No. It's none of those things. It's okay. Some people are taller, some people are shorter, some people are, have deeper voices or higher voices. Some people are better runners, faster runners, I should say. Some people are, everyone's different. And in the same way, every painting's different. It's not like you can plan out that a painting is going to be this period of time. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. With a painting, you sort of agree with a client to go on a journey. And sometimes that journey comes together fast, and furious, and wild and crazy. And other times, definitely play. And what's that song by Shania Twain? No matter took the long way, I knew we'd get there someday. That's what's happening here. In all the best of ways, that's what's happening here. But it's so important as your promise, not just to anyone who's purchasing your artwork, but as a promise to yourself, that you don't let things that you haven't fallen in love with leave the studio. Now, when I say you haven't fallen in love with, don't think that it goes from dislike, love. I mean, when you love it. So think of where you start, of you like it, you're dabbling with it, you're playing with it. When does it get to that stage where you think, actually, there's not a thing on this that I'd change? You need to reach that stage, because when you look at someone you love, be it family members, yeah, it is a bit windy. Sorry for dealing with that with you guys. But when you meet someone you love, be it a family member or a significant other, we wouldn't change anything about them. You'd keep them just the way they are. So that's what I mean when I use the word love. We need to reach a stage where if you look at the painting, there's no more colours to add, there's no more moments to capture, no more things to do. There's just love for what's being produced. That's what we're trying to get to. With every painting, that's the road we go down. There we go. Good to have a little pocket rocket painting like this, a smaller piece to work on when it's windy like this. Because the wind's trying to capture everything. like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Might have took the long way. I knew we'd get there someday. They said I reckon that hopefully that one will die down a little bit in the nearest future. Voice crack. With a bit of luck. Because right now it's quite intense. Quite intense. Bunch of that. And a bit more white. I'm out of place today. I'm always down at this beach. That's where I like to be. Cheers, Marty. I appreciate that. It's definitely something I have needed a hand with. I've been trying to figure out the right kind of a stool to bring around with me. Just a little something that I can put things on nearby. But you gotta remember, I've got to walk quite a long way with this stuff. Like, we're not in the middle of nowhere. Well, sorry, we're not in the middle of, I'll spin you around so you can see. We're not next to a car anywhere where we can get to something quickly. You're in the middle of the beach. And so you've got to remember that everything that you bring down with you, first off, you have to bring down, and second off, you have to bring back. So look, there's a challenge with these kind of things. And good to have you here from Thailand. Welcome on in. There we go. Swap the songs over. Yeah, I do like wearing pink. It's a funny one. With colours. Some people are afraid of pink. They won't wear it. And to be afraid of a colour, or to, you'd say, I'm not afraid of it, I just dislike it. You're like, yeah, but if you dislike it, you have an emotional response to it. And now, whether it's a negative response or a positive response, it's a connection. So, funnily enough, sometimes, a lot of people who are terrified of pink actually have more of a connection to the colour than those who are impartial to it. Okay, let's get a bit of this here. Pastel violet. There we are. hello from Quebec. Yeah, in the 80s everyone wore pink. Good on the 80s. I like this style. I like this style. Now, what's our next color gonna be here? Let's grab just a little bit of this. It's gonna be a little bit of raw purple. I'm gonna splice it into a little bit of white. It's gonna be different from the violet we were using before, but it's gonna be fun. Here we go. Beautiful. Powerful purple. Play with it up through here. Here we go. Perfect. Now, I might just get a few little touch points in here. I might swap the work. This will be its final. I think there's a few little white pieces I might touch on, but not right now. I think this brings us towards what is our conclusion. This will be the face. The sun is coming out, baby. Yes, 100%. Now let me spin you around so you can see this piece here from the front on position. There we go. Is that the front on? No, there's the front on. Awesome. And I'm just gonna put this down in my mouth and lift you guys up. Ready? Up we come. Voila. So, the dance with this piece is to sort of find that fine line between wild, chaotic paint and the face. We get too close to the face, we lose the chaos. We get too close to the chaos, we lose the character. 50-50. And so, funnily enough with this one, with a changing color palette, usually from a distance, and let's go to a distance so we can see it. From a distance, we actually lose the picture with this one. From here, from about 20 yards out, we can't make the picture out. It's just red, chaotic, wild red. But when we come closer, aha, when we come closer it shows itself. And that's interesting because that's the reverse of what we normally do. Cheers, Sarah and Fiona. And when we come right up here close, suddenly she shows herself at about this distance. This is where you've been watching her being made. You can see there's a face in there, some huge plumes on these feathers. Now let's lose the definition. Let me bring you right up to it. This is what we get up close. Everything's gone. Right up here close, and we see chaotic wild paint. So chaotic wild paint, appearance of a face, and then the face is gone. That's the tactic. Those steps. Now, friends, we are going to work on another piece. So, I'm going to start painting a big board down here. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. Because I want to record it and make a reel out of it. But my phone's doing it live. Such questions.